G'day everyone, welcome back to some more Aston Villa career mode. This is episode 12. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. Always helps me out. Any feedback is appreciated. As we're getting back into the Premier League action today, first game is going to be up against Everton. Pretty decent side. You see they brought in Zaha, who's been killing it this season. I believe he's near the top of the Golden Boot, obviously behind a couple of our players in Watkins and Barkley who've had just incredible seasons. This whole team's been better than I expected, and just playing with them has been a lot of fun. Maybe I do need to up the difficulty in future episodes and seasons, but yeah, let me know if you guys think I should or just keep going the way it is. But you see here, we're straight into the second half. Nothing much has happened. Nothing much happened during the first half, but in the second half, that was not the case, as Target manages to dribble past everyone and plays it across the box, and it's going to be McGinn, the midfielder, who scores again. He's been scoring quite a couple as of late during the series. But you see, we also started Edwards instead of Traore, and he makes the decision pay off here with a great finish on the half volley there to get it past Pickford, the Everton keeper, and that's going to seal the game for us as we go on to win 2-0 and hold them off. You see, we rarely win possession. We're quite like Leicester when they won the Premier League, where we don't have majority of possession, but we're just clinical and we make the most of our opportunities, and we do get a lot of opportunities. We just play a fast-paced game. As we get into our next game now up against West Ham, we get a message of Fabianski is actually retiring at the end of the season, which I thought was a bit strange. I've never seen that message before, but it's good to see that that's a thing, that FIFA put that in. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty young for a goalkeeper to be hanging them up anyway. I mean, if he was an outfield player, I'd expect it. But no surprise, Barkley starts the scoring off early on here in the first half. Look at all the players we have forward. We just play very aggressive, and Grealish manages to stop and turn on a dime there and manages to put us up 2-0 now. The captain doing what he does. He's just being a great player for us, and he's having a great season as well. As we get to Edwards, he's got blistering pace. A young Englishman who we signed at the start of the season, I believe it was. Plays it across, and it's going to be Ross Barkley again. Scores. He has been absolutely brilliant. I'm going to definitely have to get another room with Chelsea and look to buy him permanently, because he's been magnificent. Hopefully his value won't have gone up too much, but I feel like it will, because he's just been so good. And Grealish manages to curl one around the keeper there. We've just been absolutely dominant these last couple episodes. Haven't lost for a while, and I hope we keep it going that way, because this is a great run of form. And when we get to the FA Cup match, we're going to have to keep that good form going, as we're in the Premier League still for now. Up against Wolves, who are quite a decent team, quite a fun team. We get it ahead to Ollie Watkins, and he's going to finish that one. Barkley and Watkins, the 1-2 connection there. They just have great chemistry. And once I bring them back next season, hopefully, they will take us to even further heights. Although not much, we can't get too much higher. We're like, second or third on the table at the moment. So hopefully we can keep that going and hopefully win the Premier League as soon as next season. But yeah, Watkins gets his second of the game, and we're just not stopping. We're just so clinical and great on the counter-attack, as Grealish has it now in the middle of the park. Times the run with Watkins to perfection, and he's got a hat-trick in the first half, absolutely decimating the Wolverhampton Wolves here. We bring on Wesley after Watkins scored his hat-trick. We're actually up 5-1 here. I cut out just a few of the goals because it was so boring. But we did show this last one here with Wesley, showing that he's not a bad option either to play up top. And when he's gotten the opportunity, I feel like he's done his part and he's chipped in with a few goals. So if Watkins did manage to, God forbid, have an injury or something along those lines, he can step up to the plate and keep us in good form until Watkins gets back. But a big win there. But this is the match we must win. FA Cup match against Birmingham City in the semi-finals. We're at Wembley, and we got lucky with the draw because I believe it's Leicester and Liverpool in the other semi-final. So we definitely have an easier route here against Birmingham, and we try to put them to the sword early on here. 4 minutes in, we get it to Watkins, who I thought was offside, but the linesman says no. And we take an early lead, and we're looking to get another one as well in the first half to really try to put this game to bed. McGinn Waits for the runner, Grealish. Grealish gets ahead. And there's someone in the middle, wide open. And who is it? It's none other than Ollie Watkins. Puts us up 2-0, just over half an hour played. And it's looking good, looking like we're going to be coming back to Wembley for the final. As we get it forward to Cash, who hits the post early on in the second half. And that would have definitely put the game to bed. But the Birmingham player whips a crazy good ball all the way out to Bella, I don't know how to pronounce the name, and he thunders one near post and gets it past Steer, our goalkeeper, filling in for Martinez for probably the rest of the season, and he cuts the deficit in half, and all of a sudden it's game on, and they've gone down the same side here. Can they make something? Cosgrove, they've worked around beautifully, and they get it to him. Is he onside? He is, and they've tied it up with just over 10 minutes remaining. We had a chance to go up 3-0, hit the post, very unlucky, and they've made us pay. And all of a sudden, it's going into extra time. Nerves are settling in. And first half, it was all Aston Villa. Second half, it was all Birmingham. And from a corner now in extra time, can we make something happen here? We whip it in, it gets headed out. It falls to Douglas Luiz, to Barkley. He's going to try to hit one. Gets blocked. Falls back out. We still have control. Watkins back heel to Barkley. Barkley turns, plays it back to Watkins, and Watkins manages to score and gets us the lead just before the halfway point of extra time here. A big goal. And if we get another one here, you'd have to say it'd be over, especially with the little amount of time remaining. Grealish gets it to Watkins. Fancy pass to Sanson. Looks like he's come on. Nakamba. Just holding possession well, slowly moving forward. Oh, we had Barkley there, but a great ball over the top to Watkins, and he's going to hit it home on his left foot. A good finish. Birmingham have put up a valiant effort, but it's not going to be enough, as we're going to move ahead to the final, unless Birmingham can do something amazing here. What are they going to do? They're mucking around with it. They get it into the box, but we manage to get it, and all of a sudden we're on the counter-attack. Looking to get another one, just to add insult to injury here. Barkley plays it to Grealish. Grealish, is he going to go alone or play the ball? He's going to play it through to Nakamba, who doesn't get on the score sheet very often. And he gets another one. 5-2 it ends up. Scoreline very deceiving, as this could have gone any way. You see that we dominated with the chances, but Birmingham with a big fight back. But we were just too good in the end and had the squad depth to bring on a couple of super subs who are just really good. And you see there, it's going to be a final against Liverpool. They managed to take down Leicester 2-1. And we're going to have to face another big team here in the Premier League. It's going to be Manchester United. You see they've made a couple of moves there. Nothing too crazy, although some of their players looked low on fitness. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But here, United going to have a free kick here. About the halfway line. Can they get anything out of it? Fernandes whips it in, and it's going to be Maguire with the header. But it's going to go out for a goal kick. But our players stay down, and who is that? It's Mings, who's gone down with an injury. So that's horrible news. As if it's anything serious, he's going to miss the rest of the season and the FA Cup final. Our defence has fallen apart all of a sudden. First Martinez, our goalkeeper, and now Mings, our big centre-back. And maybe that's an area we'll have to strengthen next season to either get a world-class centre-back or just more depth to cover for injuries. But we're going to go on the attack here through Traore. He's going to cut back onto his left. He's going to whip it around De Gea. And De Gea is rooted to the spot, doesn't even move. And that's one of the goals of the season. What a finish by Traore. And he's been in great form the second half of the season, I feel like. His left foot is deadly. But Manchester United looking to punch back now through Cavani. Back to Fernandes. Our centre-back dived in there. Fernandes back to Cavani. Back to Fernandes. They're playing beautifully. And Fernandes back to Cavani. That was a brilliant goal. Not sure what our defence was doing. Just a simple two-man game between Cavani and Fernandes. And Cavani whips out an interesting celebration there, to say the least. But we're really late into the game now. 81st minute. We get it ahead to Barkley, to Watkins. Will he take on De Gea? Can he beat him? No, De Gea with a big time save there. We have a corner now though. Wesley nearly gets ahead to it. But it falls out to Edwards, who's going to try to thump one, gets blocked. And they play it back to De Gea. And will it be a draw here? It's very late into the game. They try to whip it forward to Rashford. But a great tackle by Cash. Gets it to Barkley. And will we have one more chance here? Edwards gets it to Grealish, the captain. He's going to whip one and he gets it past De Gea. What a goal from the captain. What a match winner. What a player. What a champion this guy is. But yeah, that's going to be the end result. 2-1. We managed to snatch it at the death. Now what we've been waiting for, to find out the news about the Tyrone Ming's injury. And it's going to be... How long is it going to be? Hopefully it's nothing too serious, because he's probably going to miss the FA Cup final and the rest of the season if it is. And you see there it's going to be 2 months, so very disappointing. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as I said, if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace.